Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you today? Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Here the daily crumb. Oh, try that. To help you along your way today in some way. Well, we hope so. Anyway. Haze. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whatever time of the day this is for you. And welcome to the Daily Crumb with me, Wingishney Bay Majeki Quay, your friendly, a freaky ass, sweetgrass water medicine woman. Was Christianna Carr. Chris Carr, superstar. All this beautiful divine being right here. And welcome, all you beautiful divine beings. We're here too. How grows it with you? Hey, hey, hey. It's a Friday. A Friday. Let your freak flag fly. A free-flowing Fridays. Oh no, what's that for you? What's that for you? Well, here we grow. Here we grow. I'm feeling like sad and irritable today. I don't know. What is that? It's the rain. It's a rainy day. And there isn't all thunder and lightning. It's just rain. Yeah. Regular irritable. One of my things is broken. The cat is getting up on my desk. And of course, right? All these little things, of course, attract the little kitty. She just wants to play with it all. She knocked down something my son made. My loving Liam. They did that like clay or porcelain or something like that. He just made this little helicopter with a little face. I had that on my desk, and on there, and I just threw some bracelets on it. And when she got up to get the bracelets, knocked the little helicopter thing down, broke one of his propellers. So, and when I just got the little things, and especially with my loving Liam, get much made, right? My sunshine sad. That's from 2014. Right? These things are really special to me. These are my favorite presents. Not the ones that are bought, and especially when it's their, father or their nana that takes them out, and they're the ones buying the gift, and it's not coming from the children. And they don't help to support that. Mom would just really want you to make her a card. Mom just wants to spend time with you, for you to do an act of service to show her that you love her. When days when they're like, we want to make you breakfast in bed. Hey, there's a great big mess in the kitchen, whatever. But it's coming from that love. And maybe the stuff doesn't taste that great, but they're wanting to do it. They're putting their time and energy in it. But these other ones that need to be needed want to do all the thinking for, this is what you should do, blah, 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 blah. Buying the gifts for everybody and all that. Here's a gift cupboard. In some ways, it seems beautiful. I love that. It's my mother. She always had the gift cupboard, so if somebody unexpected showed up for Christmas or whatever, then everybody had something to open. But then as I'm looking at it now, I'm like, wow, no, that really puts the emphasis on the gifts and not the presence of being together. And like when I was younger, it was beautiful. She did do a woodworking. She took woodworking in college and stuff like that. And then one year, that was all it was. It was all made the gifts. Beautiful like rockers for the dolls, like cradles, rockers. And she made beautiful like bathroom little cabinets and shelves out of the, just so beautiful. We made wooden little ornaments and things like that. Her and my aunt would get together, and that's how I learned to make the grapevine wreaths. They do the grapevine wreaths, and they had this thing called homespun creations, was what they would call it. never did anything with that. Well, they got successful and all that. They couldn't complain about how, you know, their whole life was crap because they were just there for everybody else. They could never do anything for themselves. I don't know. What is that for you? More my mother. More so my mother, but some or other in subtle ways, too. Anyways, that's, it's always what I taught my children, just to put that time and energy. And then this one last year was like pulling teeth. And that's it. Just a couple little papers. And then you think it's cute. And others, oh, isn't that sweet? But right in here, they say that you love us even when we're bullying. So it's like even the children can see it, but it's all condoned. And that's fine. And these other ones treat her this way anyways. And she can love us anyway. So whatever. That's what I talk about. Just the bare minimum. And you know. But it's special. At least it's something. They sat down there and rumping through it all. But at least they put some sort of effort into it. Bare minimums, right? Father like say, well, it's more than what I got. I was here. I saw the stuff that they got, how they prepared, and they get all excited for that too. And I helped them with that. Anyways. Didn't I say I was feeling irritable? Fair warning. I gave you fair warning right at the start there, all right? Okay, here we go. Let's have a reflection. And I didn't delete the last one. There's only 16 minutes on this, so we're getting it short and sweet again. Here we go. Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. In one hand, you hold your wildness. In the other, your quietness. Draw from each as needed. That's a 56, which would be 11. Master number. So draw from each as needed. Sometimes we need to just get a little wild. Sometimes we need to find that calm and that peace. You know, if it wasn't so chilly out there, I'd just be out there running and playing in that rain. Because it's best to play in the rain when there isn't all the thunder and lightning, too. You know, those are the times to go splash in the puddles. I don't want to be struck by lightning. Oh no, what's up, Rio? But it's not so warm out. It's been kind of cold. And I've had a chill for the last few days. And my body doesn't like the chills. And everything just spasms up. And I don't have any medicine. I'm just calling in that extra support. It helps. Gets me through. The pain's still there. And there's still lots of work to do. Here we go. Okay. Path and totem, going along with that. So how do you use both your wildness? Do you put your chaos? What does that say? Your solitude is where you place your chaos. Solitude is where I place my chaos to rest and awaken my inner peace. Right? Oh no, what is that for you? What do you need to do? When you're feeling all wild, whatever, you need to be calm. What do you do when you feel irritable? I try and keep to myself. This helps me turn around. Look at that, just folded up down there. We're going to take that one. Okay, and what's the totem going along with that? Okay, this one's kind of wanting to come out this way. There we go. There we go. We got path on the bottom and path on the top. There we go. So we're looking at that. Let's see. I looked at both. I usually look at them with you, but there you go. I had a preview. It's my show. Okay, here we go. See, even a grumpy and irritable, I can laugh. I don't want to be grumpy and irritable. I want to be laughing. I want to be having fun. But, you know, a human being, we have all the emotions. So we'll need to go through all the emotions, and that's okay. Sometimes, you know, that's the mood time and hormonals. It goes through them all in one show. Oh, what's that for you? Here, that medicine bundle, that's an allies and support. We've always got that. We can always call in. Spirit's always got our back. That's how we give that, right? Turn around, open up, let it pour into and through you, and invite it. It's coming home. We're returning home to ourselves, to our feelings. And sometimes we've lived outside of our body. We've been doing those spiritual bypass and stuff like that because we don't want to live in here. We don't want to feel the pain. We don't want to grow through that. But you know what? Who's still living in here is that little. Why leave that little sitting in all that pain and those memories? It's not that little's responsibility. It's the adults. The adults need to be there for the children. So let's return home and save our littles inside. Be the best ally and support for our little inside. Ask for that help when we need it, and allow others the opportunity to help us succeed, right? And we can pray for that inner peace. If it just gets too chaotic, like Spirit's got her back, call it in. Can help us calm, right? Gain clarity, even in those most chaotic moments. I don't know, what is that for you, right? That's where our true power lies, is opening up. Look at that, returning home. 35 is that empowering ourselves, opening up and letting that spirit work through us, not just our own energies. We can't do that spiritual bypass. We came here to be human. Some level we signed up for it all, and then I just keep saying, and then we just try to escape it. We keep trying to escape this human experience when we all came here for it. On some level, we forget that. I don't know. What does that all say to you? What do you believe? But we're always open to saying prayers and helping to get that inner power, right? When Horse came along and helped relieve the burdens and the heavy loads, right? Because then the people had Horse to help carry their heavy loads. I don't know. What is that for you? We need that help and support. We're not on our own. Nobody is fully independent. Nobody is completely self-made. We're not acting on our own. We have that spirit inside us. We're breathing. If we were disconnected from spirit, we would not, would not be here. That's the breath of life. Okay? Proof's in the pudding. Here we grow. We're meant to be here. We're breathing. Our heart's beating. We're meant to be here. We have a purpose here. We're essential. What's not for you? When we're trying to be something that we're not and we're dragged, that's when we don't have that usable energy. Thunder beings, because the rain's out there. Awesome. Right? But we get that usable energy from coming home and being ourselves instead of trying to escape it. And I don't want to look at that. What you resist persists, right? So it's leaning into that, allowing ourselves to feel all those feelings, all that humanity and whatever that is. And then it's shedding a layer. It's transmutation. Right? We outgrow these skins. And sometimes if we're trying to, right? Oh, we got our favorite shoes, our favorite shirt as we're getting older, as we're growing up, right? And, the shirt comes up above our bellies, the pants roll down, but we love them. They're our favorite. We want to keep wearing them. Maybe we can make a cushion or something out of it. It comes time to shed that skin. We outgrow that skin. We outgrow situations. We sometimes outgrow people, We'll never, I was going to say we never outgrow ourselves, but maybe we do. Maybe we outgrow old beliefs, outgrow those things that were put on us, right? And then when we tune in, check in and check up, right? And tune into our own needs, we get that usable energy because we know what we need. Like I've said before, we all got the same basic needs. We all need food, air, water. We all need love. But some of us have our own unique personal needs, right? I need to hear music every day in some way. Whether it's the music in nature, the music that plays in my head, it's a need. I think sometimes I need to do this daily CRUMB because it really helps me to switch and to look at myself and practice watching myself without those critical eyes and looking at myself with that love and acceptance, not above or below, but as another human being on this earth, as something that Creator has made and is beautiful, right? A wonderful, individual, exuberantly reflecting divine originality. That's right. There was another one that just said, wonderful, exciting, interesting, real. Divine. I don't know. I can't remember. I just saw it. I just posted it on there. But anyways, what's this all say to you? You find that power within. You get that usable energy when we return home to ourselves and we be ourselves. And we see that we are never alone. We're never acting alone. We can always, Spirit's always got our back because that's all we give that. Turn around, open up, let it pour into and then through you. Right? Okay? Whatever that is for you. Biggest heart hugs ever. Yes, thank you for being you and shining your light through in everything you do. Because you know what? This world needs you. Just to be you, fully, holy, and true. Don't let this world miss out on all that's you. So glad you're here. So glad you choose to stay every day. Let's grow, grow, grow. Slow, slow, slow. Make this another wonderful blessed day. Love you all. Mwah. Thank you, thank you. Thank you.